up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Earthchild Chapter 4. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And nah, we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote the Manga Plus app, it surprises me that we aren't sponsored by Manga Plus. Nah, but someday we will be, hopefully. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. Seriously, we're talking panic attack, migraine-inducing hyperspeed levels of struggle up in y'all. I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But, if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter we saw that Karari is still alive. You know, petrified, but alive. Her telekinesis is still going, and it's probably by instinct. So now Waste is actually going to do something and try and get Karari down. And even if her telekinesis wasn't, going, I would still try and get her down anyway. Good research up in there. But Risuke's role, obviously, is to be, the father of Mamoru, raise him and all of that. And I really like what Risuke was saying that he wants to do. He wants to raise Mamoru with a good outlook on life, which is something that Waste probably wouldn't do, as a loving father, with his priorities on family and all that shit. And, the good parts about being a hero and all that, which I think is great. But the other thing that kind of bothered me, though, with what Risuke wants to do, is he wants to keep Mamoru's role of being an Earthchild a secret. And I'm like, no, that's not a good idea. I mean, yeah, the grim outlook of being an Earthchild, yeah, sure. But you need to at least tell him that about who he is, what he's going to be destined to do at some point, and tell him the good and the bad. Don't shelter him. Nah, don't shelter Mamoru like that, because based on what we saw last chapter, Mamoru ain't no fool. He knows what's up. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. You again, Sawada? What is it now? We only just spoke an hour ago, and I'm a busy man. Sorry. You're worried about Karari, aren't you? Luckily, whatever she's made of now, it's tough stuff that won't be scratched by small debris, and her telekinesis is still functioning. There's no telling how long she'll last, but we know she's doing her best to survive. In the meantime, your mission is to raise Mamoru. We're counting on that. One last thing. Any tips for when this happens? Whoa, Mamoru is going. Look at that. And this chapter is titled, Firework Crafting in Rain That Keeps Us Together. Well, I thought it was love that kept us together, but I guess love isn't the only thing that's keeping us together. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I'm Todoroki from Waste Japan branch, and I'm Kasia, also with Waste. To prepare for unforeseen circumstances, we've rented the apartment next door where Waste operatives will be on standby. We're here for whatever you need. You don't need to go that far. You see, Chief Katagiri was getting irritated over your nonstop calls, so we're here instead. Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably for the best. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate. Why don't we help you clean up a bit? You really shouldn't. We won't take no for an answer. No, I mean, if you start cleaning, he'll... What? Ever since he's discovered his telekinesis, all he wants to do is play with it. Considering that Mamoru's power only manifested last week, he's already grown quite adept. Are you okay? Why do you ask? You're looking kind of worn out. Everything's fine. You sure? I mean, sure, he wakes up crying from 1 to 2 tosses, from 1 to 2 when tosses his toys around, and then at 5 he decides to spush me against the ceiling for a good hour. Even though that's our daily routine, I'm okay. Even if I'm about to drop dead, the truth comes out. It's fine because I decided to raise him the right way. He'll be the greatest hero ever, but with the heart of a normal guy, which is very important. And someday the three of us will be taking family photos sitting together at the dinner table. So until that comes true, I won't let a little fatigue slow me down. Yeah, I need energy. The sound of his spirit breaking. I don't know, Chief. I still have doubts about this guy. You're being way too idealistic about this. He's too earnest. Mamoru will never be an ordinary person, just as you can never be a hero. And, okay, this is why I like Shy. Because Shy, anybody can become a hero. You don't have to be born a hero. I mean, we literally just saw someone become a hero, an ordinary person become a hero. And, yeah. We understand how you feel, but what does it matter if you collapse? You don't have to keep struggling like this. I think plan B may be your best option. Let us take care of him at a waste facility. You won't get to live together, but at least you'll know we're not stealing him away. Since I'm just why not just help him when he needs it? Like, hello? Since I'm just an ordinary guy, secret organizations, telekinesis, and superheroes only happen in movies. It still doesn't feel real. But you know what's real to me? Mamoru and Karari, I love them both so much my heart could burst, and all I want is for the three of us to be happy. That's it, so I think I can hang in there. No. Very well, how about plan C? Telekinetic breakers. Ooh! They've been upgraded, especially for Mamoru to suppress his powers. Mine's scary. Ooh. He's not a fan. What? It worked. Aw, he's crying. We're forcing it on him. I know. I'm sorry, but I know you'd miss me at the facility, so we can't let that happen. You'll get used to this soon enough, right? That night I was so wary of Mamoru's powers, but I slept like a baby. Sweet sleep. Time for a walk. Let's hit the playground and do some shopping. No more getting pelted with objects while I'm trying to calm him down. No more bruising or turning my skin into an elaborate wallpaper pattern. More energy means more playing time with Mamoru. It's a win-win. And my son gets an ordinary childhood. Aw, you're finally sleeping, but lately it's taking more time and effort to get you to sleep. Let's look at these photos. Huh? Mamoru's not smiling anymore. Forcing on him. Come to think of it, he's been crying more during waking hours, and even while sleeping. He's not getting used to it. He is not happy. I'm sorry, but sending you to that facility would mean I'm giving up on my responsibilities. This has to be better than that. This will get us closer to a peaceful, ordinary life. Everything will be okay. We're on the right path. Don't you think so, Karari? Working remotely again next week? Yes, I'll be at home, boss. It's too early to pick him up. Hello? Oh, Mr. Sawada? It's Mamoru. Yes, 40 degrees is quite a high fever. That plus the spasms left him unconscious. But your son is fine now. This is fairly common for babies. Please don't worry. This hospital and daycare are affiliated with waste. So what caused this? It could be any number of things. It could even be due to stress. I understand what... It's because he's holding all that power in, I think. That's got to be why. We're on the right path, aren't we? Who am I kidding? I'm the one whose life got easier. I placed all the burden on Mamoru. Karari, can I really do this? Am I cut out to be a hero's dad? Look at me. Wait, this memory. Tonight's fireworks show has been canceled due to rain. Come on, cheer up. It is what it is. After 3 months of dating, the fireworks just happened to fall on one of your nights off. It was a miracle. It was like a miracle. Thank you. Here, a reward for you, huh? Whoa! Did you just do that, Karari? This isn't my forte, but still. Careful, you gotta keep your powers hidden. Is that so? You have something against my telekinesis? Huh? Are you ashamed of me as your girlfriend? That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to hide anything from you. I want to tell you everything. And I've never felt this way before. Look at me. See me for all that I am. I understand maybe putting the cuffs on Mamoru every once in a while so that Risuke could get sleep. I understand that, but you can't keep them on all the time. And also maybe as training to help control the power. Yes, I could see the cuffs being used for that. But you can't have them on all the time and suppress his power. No. Thank you, Karari. I love everything about you with the ordinary and the extraordinary. It's all part of who you are. And it's the same now with Mamoru. Chief, it's too brutal a burden for a single man. Our only option is to take the child into our custody and, Mr. Sawada, admit that you're over your head and let the facility take him. Mr. Sawada, do you have a pen and paper? Let me give it one last shot with Plan D, okay? Last shot with Plan D? There's nothing about that in our protocols. I've never let Mamoru play to his heart's content before, but I'd like to give him that if it's the last thing I ever do. Last will and testament. Last will and testament? Oh, he's doing this just in case he dies. But there's got to be a balance of this. A balance for this. I understand what he needs to do. There's got to be a balance. I don't understand how this is hard. How is this hard to figure out? Like, you don't put the bracelets on him the entire fucking time. No, because otherwise Mamoru going to get sick from all the stress, obviously. No, what you do is you put the bracelets on him every once in a while. And so that way that Rasuka could sleep. And also put the bracelets on him. Well, obviously when he's at school, have the bracelets on. Or at least don't have him in school until he got his power under control. But put the bracelets on, yeah, like as I said, every once in a while put the bracelets on him, and then, other than that, let him use his powers. Let him get a feel for his powers. I think that's fair. And then Waste, you guys are being fucking stupid. You should have, at least let him, you say you have a daycare affiliated with Waste. Let Mamoru go to the daycare every once in a while, and so that Risuke can actually go to work, and you guys can train Mamoru. You could help Mamoru with his powers, do some telekinesis therapy. I don't understand how this is fucking hard. It's called balance. You guys are fucking stupid. You are called Waste for a reason. You're a waste of goddamn time and a waste of fucking brains and a waste of taxpayer dollars. My God, this is just, these people are stupid. I don't understand how this is hard. How do I figure this out and none of these motherfuckers can figure it out? Why am I not getting paid for this? This is just common sense. Is common sense dead? Jesus Christ. Seriously, common sense is dead. I swear. It's all about moderation. Right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you guys think that the answer would be for this issue? Obviously, Waste, use your daycare. You could have Mamoru during the day when Risuke need to work, and you can help train Mamoru with his telekinetic powers. Yes, you can. And then at home, have Mamoru wear the bracelets. So sometimes at home, until Mamoru gets his power in control, Mamoru can wear the bracelets so Risuke can sleep. And then go from there. I don't understand how this is hard. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Earthchild content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.